How many comedians do you know? I think we can all agree on one thing. Life is good when you laugh, but it's better when someone makes you laugh. Of the comedian Kumail Nanjiani. If you're looking to get the Celeb workout-inspired workout equipment mentioned in this video, I'll link it to the description below. Before we start this video, I just want to say a huge thank you to my subscribers. This channel is a labor of love. If you have a favorite celebrity that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. Now back to the video. Kumail Ali Nanjiani was born on May 2, 1978 in Karachi, Pakistan. He was raised as a Shia Muslim. He graduated from Karachi Grammar School, and when he was 18, he moved to America and enrolled in Grinnell College in Grinnell, Iowa, where he graduated in 2001 with a double major in computer science and philosophy. He was the second person in his family to go abroad after one of his uncles, who had moved to Scotland and settled there. He is the second cousin to Scottish radio presenter Shireen Nanjiani. In 2007, Nanjiani married author, producer, and former couples and family therapist Emily V. Gordon. Did you know that Nanjiani is an avid video gamer too? In 2011, Nanjiani and ex-Play staffer Ollie Baker began hosting a video game-themed podcast titled The Indoor Kids. In late August of the same year, Baker left the show and Nanjiani began hosting it with his wife. Until other commitments took over, he appeared regularly on Dan Harmon's podcast Harmontown, where he played Dungeons & Dragons with him. He is a Pakistani-American stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and podcast host who is best known for his HBO comedy television series Silicon Valley, as Dinesh, the semi-autobiographical romantic comedy film The Big Stick, which he wrote with his wife. The film is about their relationship, with Nanjiani playing himself and Zoe Kazan playing Gordon. The film was one of the most acclaimed films of 2017 and was chosen by American Film Institute as one of the top 10 films of the year and was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay.
How does it feel to write your story?
Mostly lovely. It can be a little
exciting.
complicated. It can be at times kind of harrowing and intense, but I think it's also been pretty cathartic and lovely.
Yeah, it's great to, there's like a true joy in sharing your story with people, and I think it's exciting to be able to work with so many amazing people and have them help us and support us and guide us.
So many amazing people, mainly me.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about us as a unit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think of us as separate. I guess you think of us as separate, but I guess that's interesting.
Interesting.
And it's just great to be able to tell our story with so many amazing artists and
creative minds, yeah.
He also starred in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Eternals as Kingo, which was released on November 5th, 2021. The movie is incredible because it feels like they gathered superheroes from all around the world, not just one part of the world. An interesting fact is that he didn't know how to put his superhero costume on.
Global superhero team, because for years we've seen superheroes that sort of look like they all come from like one small part of the world. And this team really looks like the whole world. Like when you see all,
Yeah.
when you see all 10 of us together, you're like, wow, that actually looks like the world looks. It's really, really exciting.
Yeah.
You put it on for the first time and you like stand up a little bit straighter, you feel cool. But I put it on, and it's a bunch of pieces. Even though it is pretty comfortable, it's a bunch of pieces, people have to help you. You can't just get into it,
Right.
So if it's like there's a crime, get your team, get your wardrobe team to show up. It's gonna take us 10 to 12 minutes.
So, right.
You put the costume on, you feel pretty great. But it's a bunch of pieces, and so you can't really go to the bathroom once you put it on. So in the morning, I would put it on, and if I was wearing it all day, I would like not have water, not have coffee, like be careful, right? And then a couple weeks, I've been shooting in the costume, and my buddy Brian Tyree Henry, who's in the movie, who's absolutely amazing in the movie. He was drinking coffee in his suit, and I was like, how do you deal with the bathroom piece? And he said, there's a zipper. And that's when I found out I'd been putting the pants on backwards.
He also lent his voice to the Emmy Award-winning animated series Adventure Time and voiced Reggie in the video game The Walking Dead Season 2. He co-hosted the Comedy Central show The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail, which was produced by his wife Emily V. Gordon. He gained much popularity thanks to his weekly podcast, The X-Files Files. His initial comedy was observational rather than personal. However, he soon realized that he was avoiding a large part of who he was. With this realization, he decided to write a very personal story, which eventually resulted in his one-man show, Unpronounceable, that catapulted him to success. His later comic performances touched on his upbringing in Pakistan and the eventual culture shock he had to go through after relocating to America. Realizing how Muslims are often perceived as fanatics, he makes conscious efforts to talk freely about his secular views on religion, and also does not shy away from talking about sexuality, which is usually considered taboo in most Islamic countries. In March 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Nanjiani and his wife Emily Gordon launched a podcast, Staying In with Emily and Kumail. The series chronicles their experiences as a couple forced to live in isolation during the global pandemic. The podcast has been widely acclaimed in the media as a welcome respite during a period of high anxiety.
You guys are doing a podcast together, right?
We are. We decided now was the time. We're home. We're married. We've got the time. Let's do a podcast.
It's called Staying In with Emily and Kumail. And Emily is a trained therapist. She doesn't practice anymore, but we were like, oh, she actually has a skill set that would be very relevant right now. So she sort of gives tips to people on how to keep your head about you in this strange situation. And
Kumail is funny.
I don't have any skill.
I'm sure one day all comedians will save the world because they help us laugh in difficult times, and life seems a little bit better when you laugh. Let's see what his workout mindset is and how he keeps his body in good and healthy shape. Kumail Nanjiani workout mindset. All that was changed when he was cast into the role of Kingo Sunan, which makes him the first South Asian superhero to hit the big screens. He worked out for a year for his role, and his physique is certainly worthy of featuring in the Eternals.
Doing a Marvel movie called Eternals. I was playing a superhero, and I said, well, I'm the first Southeast Asian superhero in a Hollywood movie, in a Marvel movie, and I was like, I want to look like someone who could go up against Thor or Captain America or any of those guys. You know, I didn't want the first Pakistani superhero to also be the first schlubby superhero. That was something that I, I decided.
Schlubby and superhero they don't go together.
Well, for me, I was like, someone else can break that barrier. I want to break just the Pakistani barrier. And so I worked out for a year to prepare for that. It was, and I honestly, by the end, I really loved the process. I love how healthy I feel now. And now, actually,
Nanjiani has starred in multiple movies, and for some roles, he needs to be in great shape. However, he likes to be on a low-carb diet, eating for 5 straight days, then binge eats on the weekends. So basically, Saturdays and Sundays are his cheat days. He believes in eating foods that help him perform better, but does not sabotage his cravings. Addicted to the medicinal benefits and overall healthy patterns that came along. Nanjiani had been informally working out under the guidance of the trainer Lance Callahan for 6 years, but he amped things up before filming. He also began working out with Grant Roberts, a Canadian trainer who's recognized for coaching celebrities before physically demanding roles. Motivation and confidence. You need knowledge on how to do it and dedication. He was able to overcome the obstacles. With that said, it's time to find out more about his workout routine. Stay tuned if you want to know how to get ripped like the famous comedian. Kumail Nanjiani's workout routine. We all know how important exercising and working at home has become in the past couple of years. Whilst gyms are mostly now open once again, we can't predict the future, and getting your hands on some home gym equipment will keep you covered no matter what the situation may be. I'm sure Kumail is full with home gym equipment to CAD routine. Monday, back and traps. X-bar deadlift, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. X-bar farmer's walk, 4 sets of 50 meters. Barbell shrugs, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Straight arm cable pull downs, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Dumbbell shrugs, 3 sets of 12 reps. T-bar rows, 3 sets of 12 reps. Tuesday, chest and abs. Bench press, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Incline dumbbell press, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Cable chest flies, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Dips, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Hanging knee raises with twist, 3 sets of 26 reps. Sit-ups with twist, 3 sets of 26 reps. Side planks, 3 sets of 30 seconds each side. Wednesday, legs and calves. Back squat, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Walking weighted lunges, 4 sets of 50 meters. Hamstring curls, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Seated calf raises, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Leg press, 3 sets of 12 reps. Calf raise on leg press machine, 3 sets of 12 reps. Thursday, shoulders and abs. Seated dumbbell press, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. W press, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Lawnmower row, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Behind the back cable lateral raise, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 25 reps. Sit-ups, 3 sets of 25 reps. Planks, 3 sets of 60 seconds. Friday, cardio. Seated dumbbell press, 3 sets of 6 to 20 reps. W press, 3 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Skull crushers, 5 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Seated calf raises, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Saturday, biceps and triceps. Preacher curls, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Reverse grip cable pushdowns, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Standing alternating dumbbell curls, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Skull crushers, 4 sets of 6 to 20 reps. Concentration curls, 3 sets of 12 reps. Chin-ups, 3 sets of 12 reps. Sunday, rest. On Sunday, Kumail Nanjiani has a rest day. Getting ripped like Nanjiani won't be easy, and it will take a lot of effort, dedication, and hard work. But if a man in his 40s can do it, so can everyone else. We already found out what his workout routine is. Now it's time to find out what his diet regimen is. Kumail Nanjiani's diet. Diet is very important for those trying to lose weight or sculpt their bodies. The actor put in lots of hard work and dedication to achieve the physique that he has today. He went through the 2 phases of diet, bulking and cutting. Bulking provided him the energy to perform his best in the gym. He ate almost everything, including junk and fried food, to bulk and gain energy. This was followed by a cutting of foods from his diet and some time wherein he followed a strict and healthy diet. He's also practiced intermittent fasting on his days off from shooting superhero films. Without further ado, let's find out what his diet regimen for a typical day looks like. Breakfast, eggs, toast with avocado. Lunch, chicken breast, brown rice. Dinner, salad, fish, rice. Snack, protein bar or protein shake. Although his workout seems intense and his diet regimen looks like not the things I would personally eat every day, they do have their effect, and it shows with his incredible physique. Whether you'll try his workout and diet or not, remember that you need to find what works best for you and let your body rest for best results possible. As always, I welcome your suggestions for who I should feature next. Thank you for watching this episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and channel, since that'll help us make more content like this for you to enjoy.